Hey, Hendrik, what's up with you?
Don't take me away!
Easy, fella. It's me, Tom Burke.
Oh God, Tomber, the things I've seen. I've seen the darkness, the end.
Oh, come on. We've all been there. One too many drinks. Everything is spinning. You're there, crying on the bathroom floor, waiting to die.
It's not like that. This was clear as day. The whole kingdom was on fire. I saw the castle burn to the ground.
That's silly. The castle's made of stone. What about Ferriman? Did you see who took her?
When I came to, she was gone. Nothing left but a busted up loot. The other guys didn't see nothing neither.
So no one saw anything? The princess just disappeared, just like that?
Gone, without a trace. If you ask me, I'd say it was an inside job. Someone drunk the morning brew, for sure. I ain't ever had a dream that was so real, you know?
Well, if that was the case, how come the cinemagraphers didn't see anything?
Exactly. That's why we locked him up. Smart, eh? You've got to watch your back. Never know who they might take next.
Right, so what you're saying is you have absolutely no idea where Ferriman is, and you're just gonna sit here hiding?
I'm on Overwatch.
Sure, looks like it.
Look, that's all I've got, mate. I'll have you know I've had a very stressful morning.
Not half as bad as Ferriman's, I'll bet. Well, you've been incredibly unhelpful, thanks.
Wait, Tomber.
Yes?
The boys did spot some dodgy bloke stumbling into the mud. He's pissed, isn't you? No way he could have pulled it off. Funny though, I've never seen him around these parts till today. It's a bit suspicious if you ask me.
Well, that's something, I guess. I'll see if I can get some sense out of it. Cheers!
Don't let your guard down, Tonti. You never know who they'll take next.
So, I am Jeffrey Hauser, playing guard duty, and I started the game looking for Hendrik and gave this little introduction as I was completely muted.
Hey guys,
You again. What'll it be, lad?
I've got a few questions if you wouldn't mind.
Ask away.
So, where were you when the sun rose this morning?
Well, ain't that a mighty specific question? What's all this about?
Afraid I'm not at liberty to say. Just answer the question.
Well, I mean, I was sleeping.
And your friend here, Barry?
Yoga.
Yoga.
Yup. Barry here had a very particular morning routine. Likes to start each day like it was his last.
It's important to look after your inner self, as well as the vessel you embody.
Wow, would never have put you as one of them mumbo-jumbo types.
Nothing wrong with wanting to look after yourself. Just you wait till you hit 30, lad. All downhill from there.
Right, well, I guess I got that to look forward to. So, would either of you have happened to seen anything suspicious this morning? Suspicious folk, new faces, anything like that?
What about that guy you was talking about this morning? You remember him, Barry? The geezer with the crooked smile?
Yup, I remember him. Didn't like the look of him one bit.
Okay, great. Did you see where he went?
He was heading for Lover's Walk, I'm sure of it.
That's where the princess was. So, a description. What did he look like?
Young fella, not a looker. He's wearing this big old cloak, dark as the night sky.
Anything else?
Sorry, these peepers ain't what they used to be.
Well, thanks. You've been a lot of help.
Don't mention it, kid. Can't have no good folk like that hanging about. Bad for business.
Well, don't you worry. I'll have this cleared up in no time. Ain't much that gets past Wrinklewood's favourite guard.
Who's that then?
Oh, never mind. Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Please, sir, spare me a penny.
Excuse me, sir. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Right, well, make it quick.
So, where were you when the sun rose this morning?
I was sleeping, I believe. And had a long night. You see, tending to the paddy fields. Takes a lot of work keeping this town fed. Thought I'd get a couple of hours kit before starting work in the planters.
And you didn't see or hear anything suspicious?
No, sir. Nothing out of the ordinary. Not like last night, anyway.
Care to elaborate?
Well, I knew something was up when the chickens weren't pecking. They were scared, that's for sure. Like they knew something bad was coming. Then I saw him. Some crafty layabout was nicking my dangleberries.
Mighty suspicious.
Of course, as soon as he saw me, he made a run for it.
What did he look like?
I just saw the back of him. A short hooded man in a jet black robe. Not sure what use he'd have for Dangleberry's mind.
So we're looking for someone in a hooded robe. Can't help but feel like I've seen someone fitting that description before.
Hey, you were working the gates last night, weren't you?
Anyway, thanks for your help.
Excuse me, sir. I'd like to ask you a...
Right, well, make it.
Seen anything suspicious lately?
Not since last time you asked.
Oh, well, keep...
Stop bothering me, would you?
Well, I'll...
Right you are.
Has something taken your fancy?
Actually, I have a few questions if you wouldn't mind.
Sure. Always got time for my paying customers. You've got money, right?
So, where were you when the sun rose this morning?
Sleeping. Like any normal person would. Why'd you ask, Tonbert?
Well, as it happens, I'm investigating a matter of the utmost importance.
Oh, do tell.
I'm afraid to say our dear Princess Ferrimin has been kidnapped.
Theremin. No way.
Yep, but hey, look, I'm gonna get her back. I just need to figure out how exactly. I don't even know where she's gone.
Well, if anyone can do it, you can, Tonbert.
Thanks, Sam. So, seen anything suspicious?
No, you're my first customer. Although, the weirdest thing happened this morning.
Oh, do tell.
Well, there's not much to it. It's just that when I opened the shop this morning, our entire stock of novelty daggers was missing. Gone. Just like that. No sign of a break-in.
That sounds mighty suspicious to me. I'll write it down in my report. Thanks, Sam.
Happy to help. So, you gonna buy anything?
You've not had anyone causing a...
Nothing out of the ordinary. Why'd you ask?
Just doing my job. You...
Don't see much bother around these parts, but
Thanks, Sam.
don't mention it.
Thanks for the...
Barkeep don't take lightly to folk nicking glasses. I'll leave it be.
Dragon Aged Ale, the sweet nectar of the open world.
The go-to drink if you have somewhere to be in the next 48 hours. Darts. Weird. They look exactly like the ones I've got in my room. Hey, Crystal, you got a minute?
Always for you, sweetie. What's on your mind?
So, what brought you to Wrinklewood?
To Wrinklewood? Why, I've always lived here, silly. My father works up at the castle. What brought you to Wrinklewood, Tonbert?
Me? Oh, I can't remember exactly. To be honest, I can't remember much before the storm.
Oh, yeah. That was quite a night. Father wasn't pleased at all. Lots of damages to the castle. Of course, that means lots of paperwork. Father hates paperwork.
Yeah, me too. What's your poison, Crystal?
Oh, this? Elderflower and dangleberry juice.
Huh? Why have I not tasted this exotic beverage?
Oh, it's not on tap. Samson makes it himself, fresh from fruits in the paddy fields.
I thought booze came in barrels.
Silly. It's non-alcoholic. Some of us likes to get up before midday.
Oh, that's a shame. Your father works at the castle?
Sure does. I'm surprised you didn't know. He keeps the books in order, handles requisitions, that sort of thing.
Oh, sounds like an important job.
Yep, sure is. If you see him, do say hi from me. You'll know it's him because of his spectacles and big bushy moustache.
Oh, I think I know the guy. Mind you, I'm terrible with names.
That's okay. Father keeps a book of those too.
That's thinking smart.
So, where were you when the sun rose this morning?
Me? I believe I was tending to my rosebuds. I like to get a head start on the day. So much to do around here.
Rosebuds, eh? wouldn't have happened to see anything suspicious during your morning endeavours?
Not really. I was a little bummed to see some vagabond had half-inch my milk, but other than that,
Someone nicked your milk?
yeah, can't trust no one these days.
Well, I'll be sure to look into that for you.
Why all the questions, Tandy?
Well, I can't say much as not to start folk worrying, but... Princess Theremin is missing!
Oh no! Missing? How peculiar.
You're telling me? 1 minute she was here, the next, poof, gone, in the blink of an eye. I must have looked everywhere for her.
Oh, I do hope she's safe. Smart girl like Theremin. Probably just fancied a change of scenery.
I hope so. Anyways, I better continue my investigation. Thanks for your help and all that.
Not a problem, sweetie.
It was nice speaking to you, Crystal.
You too, Tonbert. Thanks for keeping us normie townsfolk safe.
Just doing my job.
Guybrush and LeChuck. At least I got a reference here.
Hey, Merrick, right?
Can't you see I'm busy, kid?
How's the darts?
Darts? Well, they're pointy to start with.
No, I mean the game. Are you winning?
Do I look like I'm playing a game to you?
Well,
I'm partaking in a rigorous training routine, and you ain't helping.
right. Got any tips for a rookie? I dabble. Got my own dartboard back at home.
Yeah, sure, stop bothering me.
Charming. How's the darts team going?
What team? Those lazy buggers are holding me back. No commitment, that's their problem. No, I'll be taking home the solo trophy this year. Got just the spot for it upon my mantle.
Well, best of luck to you.
Pah, I don't need luck.
So, where were you when the sun rose this morning?
This morning, well, I was at home, training.
Oh, well, what about after that?
Here, training.
Right, and between those times? Seen anything suspicious? Out of the ordinary?
Not really. I mean, there's this weird bloke that came knocking at my door. Didn't look much different to that fella at the bar.
What do you mean?
Well, call me old-fashioned, but I don't appreciate them magic types. Always got something up their sleeves. Mighty big sleeves too. This one was different though. His eyes were all messed up, like piss holes in the snow.
Right, so you're telling me there was another suspicious-looking sorcerer like that guy?
Yeah, that's right. Much shorter though. Started running his mouth, blabbering on about the princess.
Theremin?
Yeah, no doubt he saw her in his magic tea leaves or some codswallop. Young lad had quite the temper. Stormed off as quick as he came in.
This is all starting to make sense.
Glad you think so. Anyway, tell him he's not welcome round these parts.
I'll have a lot more than that to say to him. Do you happen to see where he went?
Looked like he was headed for Lover's Walk. Say, wasn't the princess filming her new flicky there just this morning?
Exactly.
Pretty girl like that attracts all kind of weird folk.
Well, thanks for the chat.
Right.
The table. They make them sticky so your glass stays... I can't pick up the table. Barkeep, don't take lightly. I'll leave it be. There's always one. Luckily, any spillage will drain away into Wrinklewood's unique irrigation system. Two green bottles sitting on the bar. And if one green bottle should... Nah, bad idea. Best leave them where they are. Let's see what's in here. There's a used hanky, half-eaten sandwich, set of mouldy dentures, and a key. I think this is the key to my bedroom. Well, it's worth a go.
Yeah, sure, just take it. Be my guest. Bloody guards.
Oh, hey there, little fella. Hey there, little fella.
Ah,
Hey, if I could just take a minute of your time.
get lost.
You do realise I work for the Wrinklewood Guard.
Don't sweet talk me. Go on, be off with you.
Sir,
Do you want to make this personal?
I'd leave it out, Tonbert.
but I've got an investigation to do.
I can vouch for him. He ain't done nothing.
Alright, but if I find out he's to blame,
You'll do what?
I'll have someone else deal with it. Yep, walking away now. Barkeep, if you wouldn't mind,
Right you are, Tonbert.
One for this poor fellow, too. Chin up, mate. The guard'll have the princess back before you know it.
Fire.
Huh?
Flames.
Sorry, I don't smoke.
Eternal hellfire.
Right. Barkeep, you know this man.
Never seen him before in me life, sir.
Crimson cast upon the skies. The fog that burns the eyes.
Seems he's talking in tongues. How many has he had?
Your guess is as good as mine. The man was blind drunk when he got here.
The cogs are in motion. Pretty cog. Whirring, grinding. Click, click, click.
Sir, you,
The dawn of sin. Once here and gone again.
So, what's the deal with all this talk about cogs?
A virgin bleeds for the wealth of the majesty. When one is lost, 1,000 follow.
When one is lost? You mean
1,000 follow.
a foul? What?
And another, and another.
You've really got to stop drinking. Don't see much of your type round here. What brings you to our neck of the woods?
The path has been chosen. Time will be his mistress.
Oh, so you're on one of them quests? Get a lot of adventurers round here. Don't look much like you, though.
My quest is over. Through the eyes of the beholder, the world turns to ash.
Cheer up, mate. Positive thinking's a powerful thing. Even when life knocks you down, you can always count on someone else being more miserable than you. Somewhere else. Exhibit A. Yours truly. I just lost the love of my life.
We have made our bed, and now must lie, waiting. We can't run from fate. I made my choice. In sobriety, I chose my fate. Under influence, I will drown in it.
Right. This calls for drastic measures. Hey, barkeep, you got any of that pokey black stuff? You know, the one that sobers you up, good and proper.
Right before sending you ass first into a week-long hangover?
That's the one.
Right you are.
Fast as you can, please. There are lives at stake.
When one is lost, 1,000 follow.
1,000 follow. What's that mean, then?
And then another. Another still.
Damn it. This conversation's normally the other way round. We really need to sober you up.
For he who tastes the blood of the dynasty will forever hold his own.
Barkeep, what's the hold up?
Coffee. Black.
Down the hatch, mate.
Blech.
Talk to me.
Fine, just no more of that rancid black piss. I'll tell you what you need to know, but you won't like it one bit.
What's the deal with all this talk about cogs?
Like clockwork, the wheel has turned. The cogs spinning a perpetual motion. There's no stopping it now.
You sure you've had enough coffee? I'll ask again. What brings you to Wrinklewood?
I don't know. Fate, destiny, morbid curiosity. Take your pick.
What do you mean? 1,000 follow?
I tried to stop him. I could have stopped him. God, it's all my fault.
Anyway, about the pointy stick.
Only the worthy can carry the element. I am no longer worthy.
Stopped who?
He was my student, my apprentice. Big ambitions, but no brains.
Let me guess. Magicat went wrong.
This is no magic known to man. 'Tis the dark arts, known only to those with evil in their heart.
Sure sounds like a handful.
That boy will be the death of me.
So what did your apprentice do, exactly?
Do you really want to know how the world ends?
Well, I've still got half a pint left.
On your head be it then. It all started with a book. An ancient tome my bloodline has kept secret generation through generation. It was until this day that these pages of evil had been kept firmly shut. That is, until I carelessly left the door to my study unlocked. The lad was smart. I'll give him that. He must have already spotted the lockup in one of our monthly student-teacher catch-up meetings. A lavishly decorated wooden chest with intricately detailed gold trim. Securely locked, of course. He was waiting for the perfect opportunity to satisfy his curiosity.
And this is where you kept the fancy book?
Right. The book was adorned with an occult sigil, one said to influence those weak of mind. I believe this is when his corruption consumed him.
Did you see him after this? Didn't fancy going after him?
Oh yes, we met on several occasions. The lad was brief, always in a hurry to be somewhere else. I was sure it was him that had taken the book, so I followed him. He skipped between towns, villages, and cities like a cartographer, never staying more than one night, but he was always sure to visit the local regency. He must have visited every castle in the Isles, from the deep south all the way to the northmost settlement. And then he found Wrinklewood.
That's us!
I followed him here last night. Some idiot working the gates let him walk right in. There's no wonder he chose her.
Hold up. Something's not right here. Are you saying that your apprentice kidnapped the princess?
Keep it down. I just want to sit here in peace and drown my sorrows. I don't need half the kingdom out for my blood.
No, Feck! We have to do something.
It's no use. He's probably already done it.
Done what?
A sacrifice of royal blood. A deal with the devil. I have seen the future as I gazed upon the looking glass. It all burns.
Hold up! Sacrifice!
Nothing can be done. Fate has chosen. I have seen it. Time stops for no man.
Look, you might have made up your mind, but some of us don't give up at the first sign of trouble. You've read the book, right? You gotta know where he's headed.
The road to immortality is long. He is far from here by now.
Time to cut the ominous riddle-me-diddle apathetic crap. Where exactly is far?
Ugh, here. Take this. On your grave be it.
What's this?
It'll tell you all you need. Now, leave. Let me keep what little dignity I have left.
This is some serious stuff. Where'd you get this?
I stole it from his pack-sack. I was hoping I could make some sense of this whole mess. Alas, there appears to be a page missing. Maybe you'll have better luck.
Yep, leave it to me. Now, don't go running off anywhere. No funny business.
I have no intention of leaving.
Hey, I never caught your name.
It's Drareth.
Well, Drareth, you can rest easy. Tombert's on the case. The princess will be back by nightfall. You got my word.
I wish that were true.
The Dark Arts, a beginner's guide to the path of sin. I need to find out what these symbols mean. I should probably examine this creepy book whilst I'm at it. I doubt he's gonna let me take it. Run me through that sacrifice stuff one more time.
Oh, if you wish.
Oh, Duff.
I'm not...
I don't think the patrons of the drunken... Besides, I've already got...
Wait a second. This map looks strangely familiar. Like I've seen it 100 times before.
Now, I might be wrong, but this map looks eerily similar to the view from my bedroom. Only one way to find... There's more text here. There's more text. This looks like some sort of burial crypt. Some sort of river? I swear I've seen this before. These look like... Are these in... Some sort of ancient... I'm not sure... I doubt he's gonna... A funny shaped purple fruit. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to ask.
Right, well, right you are.
There's a fancy looking.
Hey, hands off. That ain't for. Has.
Actually,
Sure, you've got money.
thanks for. That's the castle clerk. Hey there.
Ah, yes. Tonbet, isn't it?
That's me.
And how can I help you today, Tonbet?
I'm having the lady in the library.
Quite! Where did you last?
If I knew that, can't I just apply for.
Right, well...
Drat. Ugh, I should probably examine this creepy book. That was very. I don't think so. Hey there, little buddy. Nature's roofing. That's it. Those squiggles, they're mountains, and that's the lake. I knew I'd seen them somewhere before. It's a map of the wildlands. If I had any idea what this all meant, I could probably say Ferryman. Hold on a minute. Something just fell out of the book. It's a library card. What are the chances? I need to find out what these symbols mean. Maybe there's a way to get this translated. I don't think so. I'll hold on to this for now. I can't reach nature. I don't think that needs. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I don't. Hey there, little. I don't. I don't. I don't think that. It leads down to the castle. It's locked tight. It's the key to my bedroom. It's a library card.
Thank you, Gwenifer?
Oh, yeah, that's me. You can call me Gwen.
Okay, Gwen. You're free to peruse the books at your leisure. If you have any questions, just ask. You'll find we have quite an impressive collection.
Thanks.
What's that you've got there?
It's this creepy old book. I think it might be holding the secret to saving Ferryman. It's all written in gibberish.
Well, we do happen to have quite a collection of language books. You can find our collection in Section E, under Ancient Language and Literature.
Thanks. I can't take that. How would I... This is where they keep the books. there must be hundreds of... I should speak to the librarian. Hey there!
What's puzzling you?
Do you have anything on creepy old forgotten languages? I've got this old book, you see.
Sure. You can find our collection in Section E, under Ancient Language and Literature.
Thanks.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Thanks for your...
Don't mention it. That's what I'm here for.
I can't reach those books. The Dark Arts, a beginner's guide to the path of sin. Book 1, Demonic Verse and How to Speak in Tongues. Now, to translate that creepy book. So from what I gather, the Shoggoroth was buried here in the northern region. Looks like Faramir's kidnappers buying into a blood sacrifice, except it's not his blood he'll be spilling. He offers the royal blood will be forever granted the vitality of gods. This is serious. I need to get to the northern region before he does. There's no time to waste. Buried deep within the Skullcap Mountain. This must be where he's headed. Let's hope he hasn't got that far. Where the King of Sinners was later, looks like this is his final resting place. Why anyone would want to go messing around with this guy is beyond me. A demonic sigil that marks the burial site. A sign of the occult. This is some pretty serious stuff.
Don't touch anything. I am conducting an investigation of the utmost importance. Any tampering or tomfoolery will be seen as perverting the course of justice.
Calm down, I just wanted to talk.
I am far too busy for small talk.
Rude. There's a bunch of blank film piled up on the counter. Could come in handy.
Hey, don't touch that. You'll ruin all the photos.
An amber skylight. I can't read. The label says, I'll leave it where it... I wouldn't want to be caught nicking that. The label says... Oh, it's one of them cinematographical thingies. I've never seen one for real. Looks expensive. Doesn't seem to do anything. He looks busy. Oh, I think I'll come back later. Advisor Pembleton, I believe. Oh. That thing grows any... That said, it looks alright. I'm watching you. Looks like Gareth has taken over from Barrack Shift.
You should be a detective, Tom Burt.
Miles Fordham at your service. Hey, have you got a minute?
Do I look like I'm going anywhere soon?
So, what's it like working the day shift?
It's like the night shift, Tom Burt, but with more sunlight.
Why'd you always have to be so smart?
Tombert, as much as I appreciate the company, I was halfway through a particularly pleasant daydream. If you wouldn't mind, cut the small talk.
Alright, spoil sport. Anything to report?
Like what?
Anything I should know before my shift tonight? Any major developments?
What do you think, Tombert? The princess is still missing, and you've still got to take over for me when night falls. You're not thinking of going out there after her, are you?
You're damn right I am. Why is everyone in this town just so happy to sit around and wait? All the while Ferriman is out there, alone. She who we've sworn to protect, might I add.
Look, mate, I'm not about to stick my neck on the line for some royal who ain't never given me a second glance. I don't get paid enough for fighting beasts. You really think that plate's gonna hold up against the razor-sharp jaws of a wrinkleworm?
Look, Ferriman's not far. I know it. No way he's got beyond the scar. You'll see. I'll have her back before nightfall.
You better be, Tombert. I ain't covering for you.
How's the whittling coming along?
Ah, yes, my magnum opus.
Magna what?
It's a turn of phrase. It means best thing ever, better than anything you could do.
Oh, right.
It's coming along fine, Tombert.
You still making that one of the castle?
Just finished carving the last spire this morning. Soon, I'll have the whole town done. It's like a moment in time, forever captured in oak.
Unless we have a fire?
Listen here, Tombert. I'll throw you onto the flames before my baby burns.
Your baby?
Yeah, all right. Laughing up. Some of us have dreams, Tombert.
I'm just pulling your leg. I'd love to see it sometime, Gareth.
Yeah, well, if the king likes it, you'll be able to see it every day. Would look proper nice in a glass case or something.
Oh yeah, you can have it on show in the hallway or something. So, are you going to make a mini-me? A tiny wooden Tombert?
I've already got a tiny wooden Tombert right here. Why don't I need another one?
A height joke. Hilarious.
So, where were you when the sun rose this morning?
Sleeping, Tombert. Like most normal folk.
Yeah, but what about after that?
I fed Rocky and let him out to stretch his wings.
That's your pet pigeon, correct?
Tombert, how long have I known you? Yes, Rocky's domestic. Pigeons make for wonderful company, you know. Give them some corn and they'll give you their heart.
Right, so after that you did what exactly? See anything suspicious?
Well, by that time, everyone was flapping about the princess being missing. I put on my garb and ate some grub, and then I walked here. You know, now you mention it, if someone were to sneak into this town unnoticed, wouldn't that have happened on your shift, Tombert?
What are you getting at, Gareth?
Oh, nothing. Just, if she went missing at sunrise, then surely the bloke who nicked her snuck in overnight, you know, on your shift.
Ha! If someone had come in here, I would have known about it for sure.
Just saying, that's all. You asked.
Well, there's no need to go pointing fingers. We're in this together, and our number one priority is to get Ferriman back.
Right. Well, you best get on it, Tondi.
Well...
Right. Thanks, Tombert. Hold it right there, Tombert. I'm afraid you'll be needing the DLC to access any areas beyond this point.
What in God's name is DLC? Sounds like some sort of horrible disease.
It's pretty simple, mate. You can't leave the town without it. DLC, or Death Liability Contract, for you wordy types, means the Crown ain't held liable if anything happens to you, which is more than likely, might I add.
Heh, I don't care about any of that. So long as Ferriman's out there, I'll stop at nothing to get her back.
Well, you stopped right here until you get the contract. Go speak to the clerk if you're so determined.
Right, then you'll let me out?
It's not like I can stop you.
Hey there!
Ah, yes!
That's me.
And who?
Gareth says I need some DLC thing to leave the kingdom. What's that all about then? Sounds like a load of nonsense to me.
Well, you see, Tombert, with all these disappearances, kidnappings and the like, we've had to reevaluate our policies as a company. If you die out there, we aren't to be held liable. The Treasury simply can't afford it, except technically we are, so that's what the Death Liability Contract is about. By signing the contract, you hereby waive any and all claims you may have against and release from all liability and agree not to sue the Crown, its owners, employees, affiliates, agents and representatives, and His Majesty the King in the right of Winklewood for any personal injury, death, property damage, psychological trauma, or loss sustained as a result of your refusal to remain within castle grounds. You get into any trouble out there, and we can't help you. Sorry, lad. simply haven't got the manpower.
I'll be damned if I'm leaving Ferriman out there alone. Give me the feathery writing thing. Where do I sign?
Oh, right. I could have sworn you'd change your mind. Well, in that case, I'll just need to see some ID.
ID?
Sure. Need to know you're not signing for someone else. We'd be daft not to check.
Drat. So, I guess I'd like to apply for an ID card.
Right you are. Did you bring your birth certificate? How about a utility bill?
What's a utility bill?
Look, this is serious, lad. I can't go issuing these things to just anyone. I presume you have the processing fee.
How much is the processing fee?
50 coins, my lad. Mind you, what with these new DLC laws, there's quite a waiting list.
Waiting list?
Sure. Suddenly everyone needs an ID. Honestly, when Princess goes missing and every Dick, Tom and Harry wants to win her back.
Exactly how long are we talking?
Well, seeing as I have to take them for processing myself, I'd say about 3 weeks. No rest for the wicked, that's what I always say.
Honestly, this is just getting ridiculous now. Look, I'm sure my ID's just in me other pants.
And I'll be happy to write up the DLC when you've found it.
I still...
Well, I'm afraid I...
Can't you make an exception?
Sorry, lad, it'll be you first, then Bucket be done.
Fiddles. That was very...
Let me see here. Sorry, eyes aren't what they used to be. Hold on, something's not right here. Your ID card doesn't have a photo. I'd even say this isn't an ID card at all. Come back when you've got a photo ID.
There must be hundreds. I should speak to the...
Don't touch anything. I am conducting any tampering or tomfoolery.
Calm down,
I am
rude. Hey, there's someone that wants to see. It's really important.
Oh yeah? And who?
Barrick.
Where did you see them?
In the town square.
Right. And why me, exactly?
Because you're the only person in the kingdom smart enough.
So you're telling me Barrick wants to see me in the town square because I'm the only person in the kingdom smart enough?
Yep, that's it.
That's the biggest load of nonsense I've ever heard. Why them? And why there? Did you really think you could trick the smartest person in the kingdom? Stop bothering me and let me work.
I am going to take another break. Yeah,